Hello boys, I thought I'd interrupt your lovely evenings with a little bit of a trip to last year, playing with my or OBS recorder I think it's called, and I thought I'd take a nice little flight down to Morzine, and oh look at that, we've got the little bobsleigh thing on plenty, and if we actually climb up here, we've got some of the runs, which I thought was pretty mental. Let's have a bit more throttle before we fall out the sky. This thing does not like flying at this altitude, but we'll work with it. Let's have a bit of a external cam. Oh my god! Look at that, boys. I'm pretty sure that is like La Route's, or the the outer part of La Route's, which I thought was pretty sick. Doesn't have the cable car on it, but what can you do? We're probably going to crash into the mountain here. But yeah, so we've got that over there, and then if we try not to stall, woo, got that bit close, we can head over to Super Morzine on the other side. Morzine looks pretty good, to be fair. I remember like all the mountains and stuff, and you've got Avoriaz like up on the right, and it actually looks pretty good. I thought it's pretty accurate. You can see that road just underneath the left wing that we came flying down on the bikes. Again, I'm going to assume the cable car's not on here because I just can't see how how Bing Maps would have picked that up, so I'm pretty sure Super Morzine cable car's not on it. But again, I've got no idea if the plane's going to actually achieve this altitude. It probably will, but I'm pretty sure you can see up ahead of us. I think it was Tutti Frutti, wasn't it? And then on the left hand side of the that tree break, I think that's Tutti Frutti. And then on the right hand side, I'm pretty sure is Cap Canaveral. Yeah, it is as well, isn't it? That's Cap Canaveral, that. And then I guess if I just bank over, yeah, you can see that massive jump. There's that massive jump just on the right hand side. And then Cap Canaveral going down there. If we carry on over this way, we could probably find Stand High Patrol, although most of that was in the trees. But let's just bring the speed down a little bit so we can actually see what we're doing. So I think I think that's a green that's running across the left there. But Stand High Patrol was in those trees somewhere, if I remember correctly. I can't quite remember, but it definitely went off down to the right somewhere. And then if I pick the throttle up a little bit, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to go and find the Grand National, or whatever it was called. The Grand Conch, I think we called it. Yeah. But it's pretty well represented. I mean, it's maybe a bit green, I think, like maybe a bit saturated. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit critical. But I've got this set on, obviously 21:9. So quite a few pixels, but we've got 21:9 and it's at high settings, 1080p high, basically one away from big boy settings. I can't really run them, but it runs pretty smoothly. This little plane's mint to fly as well. I'm just going to put a bit of trim in actually. Oh man, this thing does, I think we're at the ceiling of what this plane can do. But we're getting there. So I can't really remember where the Grand National was, but I've got sort of a bit of a feeling it's kind of up this way somewhere. I think those mountains in the distance are basically what I'm heading for, and I'm pretty sure they are they're the mountains that we were looking at from from the top of La Linderet, and I've got a feeling that this, just above the left wing, is the top of that mountain that we were sat at with the cafe. So I'm expecting to see the Grand National kind of over the back of this ridge. That's where I think it is anyway. So I mean, I'm just going to bring the speed down a little bit. I'm just going to come over this way and then we'll bank left so we can see it. Pretty spectacular. So I think it's just over this ridge. Yeah, there it is. Grand National, just underneath us. That's pretty cool. Descending a damn sight faster than we did. And then, if we keep going over here, we can actually head down to what's it called? La Crossettes. Was it called La Crossettes? I think it was. I think that's over this ridge and kind of on the left hand side, if I remember correctly. So I'll go and see if we can see that. As I say, quite a bit quicker than than riding it. Let's go for a banter dive. Whew. Now, I'm not entirely sure where. I think we've gone too far. I don't think Crossettes was over here. I think Crossettes might have been back up on that ridge somewhere. Carrying a nice bit of speed over there. Don't stall, don't be snide. Yeah, maybe it was over the back of this one. You can definitely see the Grand Conch just underneath that, just next to my right wing now. Oh yeah, there you go, down there, the bottom right is the, yeah, there's La Crossettes underneath us now. That's pretty cool. So we can actually chase this down. Again, way faster than we rode it, and that's where we saw that chopper coming in. So I'm going to head back up over and go to the lake, see what lake. In fact, should we land on the lake? Let's go and land on Lake Matriond or whatever it's called. This could take a while to get back over the ridge. This thing's meant to fly, but it does have like no power. And I'm going to aim for that low point there, and then we'll drop onto Lake Matriond. That's definitely not how you pronounce it. Montriond? Matriond? I don't know. And then, yeah, that'll clear that ridge. So, I think the lake was kind of straight ahead. I mean, I'm guessing here. I'll tell you what we can do actually. Let's bring up the VFR map and let's see if we can find it. I think that might be it. Yeah, I reckon that's it. So we're going to, yeah, follow this valley. So I mean, mountains seem to be pretty well scanned by Bing. Like, some of the cliffs do look a little bit squiffy, but I must admit I've been quite impressed with it. Like I say, maybe it's a bit green, I don't know. Obviously we could put a bit of snow on and have a look at it, but I don't think we're going to see any of the trails, so. I've got a feeling those trails on the right we came down as well. On the way through, on the way back, when we came back from, and that snidey guy was like, "No, you're not putting your bike on the lift." I'm pretty sure we came down then. Maybe it was that fire road there. I remember coming through this valley. So in theory, the lake is kind of down here. We're buzzing the tower. Go for it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it then. I just got a glimpse of it. And I've actually got this software because I'm planning to do a little bit of a YouTube channel for Flight Sim. So, yeah, could be cool if John contributes on that as well, and then when Chris gets it as well, he can too. So I'm pretty sure that's Lake Lac-Matrion, I don't know. Put the flaps down to maximum, bring the speed down a little bit, and we'll try and land on the lake. Can't see why that won't be a problem. Just going to bring the trim, make it a bit easier to bring this in. A little bit of float there, but that's okay. Ooh, skimming stone. Yeah, boy, that is a bad landing. It's kind of the problem with water, is it doesn't really want to slow down. And we're now sunk. There you go. So that is a water landing, which is pretty cool. I don't know if we can take off from here. Let's go for it. We'll head back into Morzine. No idea if we've got enough distance on the lake. I hope we do. Please. 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 Oh, yes, just. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, trampoline. Just. Get them flaps up a little bit. Brings us up again. Check that truck down there, just like driving across a grass road. That's pretty cool. So, I think that's supposed to be a road on the left-hand side. I can't. That's where me and John walked up, and I guess Chris will have ridden down. Actually, it doesn't really look very good on this for some reason. It's not been. I mean, what am I saying? It's like in trees, in mountains, that we can't fault it too much. I wonder if the bridge is down at Morzine. Let's go and do that as like a final thing, because this is already a long enough video as it is. We can have a bit of sunset. Oh, damn, that's pretty. Oh, look at that. So, again, I'm just going to bring that speed down a little bit. Let's have some flaps so we can fly a bit slower. So, that river looks pretty cool. There's just no way that bridge is going to be here, is there? I don't even know why I'm looking for it. See, the river has a habit of, like, I've noticed this before, it like kind of goes up and onto things. Oh my god, there was a car driving down that river then. Yeah, I mean, that's a bit knackered there. For sure, there's no bridge. I think if you look really closely, you might be able to see John running home. Check all the cars down there. That's kind of cool. Obviously, it doesn't look the prettiest, but it's not a road sim, is it? The luge thing's pretty cool. I'm glad that they've got that. I could fly over to Leger, but I honestly can't be bothered. But yeah, boys, thought I'd take you back to last year, just so you feel really crappy about your day. And nice one. See you in a bit.